Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Deacons. 48 Sports. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Deacons offense will take the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. On third down, going up top. He'll throw it. He looks that one in nicely. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And the Deacons will send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Looking to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down. This offense has a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Goes to the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got his man in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. And it's complete. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. The Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now they'll run the draw. At midfield, he's got room. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down play from the gun. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. They want to throw it. And that ball is picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. On the run, it's Scott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, open.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 7 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. The give from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clark. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for room, it's Smothers. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's second and 8. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you.
Those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Fires to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Running it back, it's Mays. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got some room to run. Touchdown, NC State. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And the Demon Deacons have enough for the first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. From the gun, the running back has it. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Tackled immediately after the catch. After that last completion, it's second down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Bailey. He makes the connection.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
He wants to pass it on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
NC State 13, Wake Forest 7.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. NC State going up tempo. Quick pass on the fly motion. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Now on second down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. The give to the tailback. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space. It's Clark. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. The quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The aerial assault continues. That's reeled in. It's Mays. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Quick strike complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup of 6 down to the 14. He'll keep it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Demon Deacons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown.
14.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Split backs here. Going up top on first down. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Deacons are threatening in the red zone. On second down, they'll take to the air. Fires to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's looking for a man on second down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind...
And he's running in the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Back to pass, it's Bailey. He'll get rid of it and wings it incomplete. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Got his man in the middle.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They'll go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll throw it from the red zone. Ball in the air, intercepted! The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Not much of a decision to make there, so the defense will move him back. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Looking for the two-point try. To the air, it's Bailey. He's got it, and he got a foot down for the two-point conversion. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Finds his man. It's Clark. Stopped after making the catch. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Deacons decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that field goal could have iced the game, but with the miss, he still got a close one.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Second down.
Hand off from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down here for the offense. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He leaves it with his back. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Using his legs, it's Scott. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Handoff from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps its drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.